Oh, good morning. The sun is shining. It's a bright, beautiful day out here. I'm coming outside because I'm expecting a package. Somebody running through the driveway, which means, oh, there it is. My package has arrived. Let's go check it out. Well, I'm sure everyone is all excited and whatnot to see what I got. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. I don't know. But let's check it out. Oh, wow. Look at that. Brand spanking new bowling ball. Let's get it out of the bag real quick. Take a look at this thing. Oh, look at that. Is the Arctic Vibe by Hammer. Very beautiful. It's a purple and white swirled ball with pink lettering on there. And that's beautiful. There's the logo. What a gorgeous looking bowling ball. Well, there they are, both of them inside of my bowling bag. I put the new ball back inside in the plastic bag for now because I don't have any holes drilled into it and it's easier to pull out of my bowling bag. So let's get this thing closed up here and get ready to go down to the pro shop and get it drilled out. Well, let's go to the bowling alley, shall we? Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but oh well. Anyway, so we're on our way to the bowling alley. See you there. So I'm here at the bowling alley. I'm gonna head in, and I don't know much about this process. This is the first time I've actually gotten back into bowling in 30 years. My son started bowling about 3 months ago. He's like, "Dad, come bowling with me." So I'm getting back into it. So anyways, I'm gonna find out and see if I can film some of these steps, process of this, if she'll let me. If not, then we'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm here at the pro shop and we're gonna get this ball drilled right here. I'm excited. And I spoke with Rebecca, and she is a co-owner here, and she agreed to help me drill this ball and let me film.
This is a fantastic ball. This is one of my go-to balls, so I'm excited to help you with this ball.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So the other ball that I have is a 900 Global Exponent.
All right.
That I got from you.
Awesome. Now, this will be, the Vibe is going to be your first brand new ball that is drilled for you with your spot, with your PAP. Have we already declared your PAP?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right, so the first thing I would like to do,
Sorry.
hey, Julie,
Sorry,
come on.
didn't come
No,
for-
Julie,
didn't
come
come
on.
for you.
Julie, come on over for a second. Julie runs the front desk here at Lava Lanes.
Hi.
Julie is going to help us get a lane that I can grab his PAP off of so before I drill the new ball. You go with that?
Beautiful. Yeah.
You, Julie.
Again, like I said. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do, it's off.
No, it's on.
So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you grab this ball. I'm going to go back and clean it real quick just so we can really get the surface that I need to actually see the oil pattern. We're going to go out. We're going to throw a few balls, get you warmed up, and then I'm going to actually see where your oil line is to get your PAP.
Okay.
A PAP is who you are as a bowler.
Okay.
For me, I hate to just give out a ball, sell a ball, drill a ball without knowing who you are as a bowler.
Okay.
I know the first time we talked, I have a diagram you had kind of drawn, you told me about your history, who you are. Now, let's get some numbers on that so that way we can drill the Arctic Vibe to match who you are.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Sounds good.
So we're looking for an acceptable release. That's all we're looking for. Right up the ball. So whatever is acceptable, give me a thumbs up if you have that release. An acceptable release, give me a thumbs up. All right, so we're looking for the inner coil ring. Which we have a little bit of because the oil was not fresh today, we have a little carry down happening, but we can still get US gold.
Do I need to throw a few more balls?
We're gonna, yes, you will be.
Okay.
I'm going to do a temporary mark of where it could be,
Okay.
your PAP.
Okay.
We're gonna actually watch then and see if that's your actual PAP.
Okay.
So what I do is I'm gonna sit behind you and watch to see if we see that tape facing me.
Okay.
That's the goal.
Okay.
All right, so we're going back out.
That's the basis. Yeah, it'll probably be like smart to see.
Oh, really? I went with it. Warren gold
That's cool. That's what I'm looking for.
That's why I've been down there like you guys.
So from the first time when you set me up with that ball, even though it was used, has my lead up in my form and all that gotten better than it was the first time I was throwing?
Yeah, when you first went out, you were more behind the ball. So pretty much straight up behind. You didn't have a flare ball. So, for instance, not sure if you can zoom in on that, but we have a flare going on of the oil. And you did not have that. You had more of what I call a snail trail because you were more behind it. Now all of a sudden you're a little bit on the side. You get a little more finger in it. You get a little more revs. You have the flare track. So
Okay.
this is awesome, which is why it's good to do this whenever you get a new ball.
Okay.
Because especially if you've been working on stuff, we want to make sure that we are drilling it for who you are right now.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna wipe this off. We're gonna do it again.
All right.
Well, you've been gone for a while. Everything great. No problems at your house when you're done?
Same line.
So what is the purpose of the white tape on the side?
That is showing the PAP line, the potential PAP line.
Okay.
After I have it set, then we watch to see at the time of release. So on this one, you were actually, it was not staring me right in the eye.
Okay.
So your shot has kind of changed just based on that little bit of practice and feedback.
Okay.
So we're going to see if
Is
this,
that because I'm tired too, or is it because I'm warmed up, or is it just because I'm not resting my shoulder like you want me to? Or?
you made a few, that was a great shot though.
Yeah, it felt good.
And it seemed very natural.
Do I need to roll my hand more?
No.
Do I need
I
to
want
keep
you
it
to
on
do
the side?
exactly what you just did because that seems so natural.
Okay.
That is a repetitive shot, a consistent shot. It's up to me then to drill a ball that matches that shot.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
here you go.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so we are getting your PAP, which again, I'm going to say everything has changed. You were doing great. The rev, the turn, it was turning at the right point. So our house shot is about 41 feet. That ball was flipping around 41 feet. Perfect. So
But is it consistent?
now it is, yes.
So my bowling has gotten more consistent.
Yes. Yes, your average is about to shoot up.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Repetitive. So we are doing right finger first. We do have fingertips, so we're doing 30 seconds. You have already agreed to drill the middle finger, so I'll get that set up after I drill the ring finger.
Okay.
And if you want to watch, I'll let you know where I'm gonna stop. So.
I'm actually kind of nervous, but.
You'll be fine. I'll have it all set up. We're gonna go nice and slow. The first mark, what I'm trying to do is I'm going nice and slow, don't worry about that, is I'm making sure that I am barely touching both the lines.
Okay.
I'm pretty close and I didn't go down that far. I'm good with this. This is acceptable for me at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the back end. It gets really, really noisy and dusty. And if you watch that, you'll see how far down I'm gonna go. Is at the one. We're going to go until we get a little bit of that circle started so that we can back it up and just check to make sure that we've hit the lines. Let's go a little bit further. Right? And then go ahead and back it up. Gave it some time. We're going to cut that down.
So what are you doing now? You're cutting that off?
Cutting so it's nice and smooth.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, pretty smooth, yeah.
Pretty smooth. Wow. You are a perfectionist. That is pretty smooth, but of course I haven't, like smoothed that. Anyways. You can barely see the oval on this, but there is enough that I feel good with.
Okay.
It was just a one-cut oval just to help balance it out.
Okay.
Make sure everything goes back to where it was. I got to zero this out now because obviously you don't want a thumb that sticks up that high.
Right.
So we're going to zero that out to cut down the thumb. And honestly, unless you're Norm Duke, when you're making a drill, making fingers and stuff, nobody feels that. Unless you're Norm Duke. That was my shout out to Norm Duke.
Okay.
He is pretty good at it. He knows when something's a 32nd off or, 64th off. It's crazy good. All right. This again is something that takes a feel because you don't want to cut into the ball. You cut into the ball, that's when you get the circles around your thumb hole.
Okay.
Everyone that's had that happen knows what that feels like. It's not fun. Now I am making that bevel that we had talked about within that thumb. That is, it's a pretty good bevel. And I want those thumbs to feel the same. Since we are using two different thumbs, you should be able to go from one ball to the next and not feel a difference in rolling them. If you do, then that means there was a difference in the way it was drilled. So.
Well, the pattern laid out is totally different too.
Yeah,
so
but the feel of it
the feel
should not feel any different. If it does, it didn't match your other ball.
Right.
We need to do better as, pro shop. That's where we're here for the bowler. So.
Well, here's my two balls now. I got my brand new one, purple inserts, pink thumb, purple, white, pink, and then I got this one. And I bowled a 138. My first game with my brand new ball. I'm happy with that.